What if you could take one idea, turn it into a script, generate the visuals, animate it into a cinematic video, add voice, music, and final assets, all inside one AI tool? That's exactly what I wanted to test with Flova's new Seedance 2.0 workflow. And honestly, this is not just another AI video generator. Flova is trying to become a full creative production system where you can create videos, images, voiceovers, product ads, brand films, social shorts, and even complete story-based videos from one place. So in this video, I'm going to test whether Flova's new Seedance 2.0 workflow can actually replace the messy creative workflow most creators use right now, where you jump between one tool for scripting, another tool for images, another one for video, another one for voice, and another one for music. And now, Flova also gives you Seedance 2.0 access with no regional or user type limitations, plus ChatGPT Image 2, which means you can generate clean base visuals first, then animate them with Seedance 2.0 for more cinematic results. So first, go to Flova AI using my link in the description. Once you open it, the dashboard is very simple. At the top, you get this large prompt box where you can ask Flova to create almost anything. It feels more like chatting with an AI creative assistant instead of using a complicated video editor. And right below the prompt box, you can see a few important options. First, we have models. When I click on this, you can see different model categories like image, video, music, and narration. And under video, we have Seedance 2.0, Seedance 2.0 Fast, and other models as well. So instead of jumping between different AI tools for image generation, video generation, music, and voiceovers, Flova brings a lot of these models into one place. Next, we have the Skill section. This is the part we're going to focus on in this video. When I click on Skill, you can see different workflows already built for specific use cases. For example, there's script to video, product commercial, music to video, and more. And the best part is, you don't have to build everything manually from scratch. You can simply click this plus button to add any skill to your workflow. So instead of writing a random prompt and hoping the AI understands what you want, these skills are more like guided workflows. Now let's start with the first skill, and this one is called Short Narrative Video. This is the one I was most interested in testing, because story-based videos are usually where AI tools struggle the most. Creating one beautiful shot is easy now, but creating a full story with the same characters, the same voices, the same environment, and a proper emotional flow across multiple scenes, that's where things usually break. I created a short sci-fi story with two main characters, dialogue, narration, emotional progression, and a proper beginning, middle, and ending. The story is called The Last Message. It's about a young engineer named Mira who discovers an old signal coming from an abandoned communication tower. She's joined by a small service robot named Oren. And when they repair the tower, they find a holographic message from her father, who disappeared years ago. So I pasted the full story into the short narrative video skill. I included the character details, the emotional tone, the visual style, the scene structure, the dialogue, and the camera direction. For example, Mira is a young engineer in her late 20s with a dark tech jacket, utility gloves, a small tool belt, and a glowing wrist device. Oren is a small old service robot with a rounded body, scratched metal surface, and one flickering blue eye. And for the style, I asked for a cinematic sci-fi drama with rain-wet streets, neon reflections, subtle fog, and emotional lighting. So this is not just a prompt like, make a sci-fi video. This is more like giving the AI a mini production brief. And that's important because if you want consistent results in AI video, you need to give the tool clear direction. Character, action, camera, style, audio, and edit plan. After I posted this, Flova loaded the skill and started analyzing the full story. And this is where the workflow became interesting. Instead of instantly jumping into random generation, the agent first created a proper video spec. So it understood that the final video should be a cinematic short film called The Last Message. It set the target duration to around 2 to 3 minutes, with 7 scenes in 16:9 aspect ratio. It also defined the narrative style as character-driven and narration-driven, which makes sense because the whole story depends on Mira's emotional journey, her dialogue with Oren, and the father's hologram message. Then it broke down the visual style. It understood the look I wanted: cinematic sci-fi drama, realistic lighting, soft neon reflections, rain-wet streets, subtle fog, blue and amber contrast, shallow depth of field, and detailed character lighting. It also created a sound style for the film. Here, Flova is planning the sound and voices before generating the final shots. It also selected the model preferences for the workflow. For images and elements, it used Nano Banana Pro, or Gemini 3 Pro Image, to generate the visual references. For the actual shot videos, it used Seedance 2.0. And for voice and narration, it selected Minimax Speech 2.8 HD. Then it defined the characters. This is important because before generating the scenes, Flova is already locking the identity of the main elements. So later, when the shots are generated, it has a stronger reference point for who these characters are supposed to be. After the video spec, Flova created a full storyboard, and it structured the story into 7 shots. So now, instead of me manually writing 7 separate prompts, building 7 scenes, and trying to connect everything myself, Flova has already turned the story into a proper production plan. It also created 5 key elements for consistency: Mira, Oren, the father hologram, the cyber city, and the tower base interior. This part is very important because in AI filmmaking, references are everything. After that, Flova asked if I wanted to upload voice reference audio files for Mira, Oren, or the father's hologram. In this case, I didn't upload my own voice samples. Instead, I chose the recommended option: generate voices using a narration model. So Flova used Minimax Speech 2.8 HD to generate short voice samples for Mira, Oren, and the father's hologram, then used those as voice anchors across the project. Once the references and voices were ready, I asked Flova to generate the video clips, and it created all 7 shots based on the storyboard. Before combining everything into the final video, it asked me if I wanted to review the shots and make changes. This is important because with AI video, you don't always get every shot perfect on the first try. And in my case, one of the shots needed adjustment. In shot 5, where the father's hologram was supposed to appear, the character was not clearly visible. So I asked Flova to regenerate that shot. And after regeneration, it fixed the issue and the shot looked much better. After reviewing the shots, I asked Flova to combine everything into the final video. And the final result was honestly pretty good. Here's the final result.
They said the old tower had been silent for years.
Mira, this tower has not transmitted anything in 2,184 years.
Then why is it calling my wrist device?
The signal is weak, but it is personal.
Personal. Can you decode it?
I can try, but Mira, this signal carries your family encryption.
Mira, if this message reaches you, it means you never stopped listening.
Dad?
I am proud of you. Keep building what I could not finish.
The signal is stable now.
No, it's alive.
For a generated AI short film, this is a much stronger result than just prompting one clip at a time. Because the workflow kept the story clear. It kept the characters connected. It used voices for the dialogue. And it built the whole video around a proper storyboard. Next, let's test product commercial. This one is probably one of the most useful skills for freelancers, business owners, designers, and creators who want to make ads. Here, you can upload a product image, describe the brand style, and Flova helps create a commercial around it.
Charge the impossible.
Flova also has a reference video remix skill. This is useful when you already have a video reference and you want to create something inspired by its motion, pacing, or style. So instead of trying to describe everything from scratch, you can use a reference video to guide the output. And finally, we have the quick generator. This is for moments when you don't want to build a full project. So that's Flova's new Seedance 2.0 workflow. And with Seedance 2.0 access and ChatGPT Image 2 inside Flova, the workflow becomes much easier for creators who want to make short films, ads, social content, or branded videos. If you want to try it, use my link in the description to get 200 free credits. New subscribers also get 100% extra bonus creds on their first plan. Try it out, create something cinematic, and let me know in the comments which Flova feature you want me to test next.